we're live. We're live and in person. Live. Yeah. Check.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, she was a little sick earlier in the week.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, welcome back to Henderson Settlement. We're here with the big show. Welcome to the big show at Henderson Settlement. Boy, we are in Christmas gear.
Yeah.
We're ready to go. And you may not have noticed yet, but man, I am wound up today. I am excited because we got a special guest coming here.
We do.
In a few minutes. Just in a few minutes. So don't leave us. If you're online, you don't want to miss. You stay till the very end because you don't want to miss this because this is big. Maybe the biggest thing that ever happened in this food pantry.
Maybe
big. I'd say big.
I'm
really
not sure.
Big. I can't think of anything bigger.
Yeah.
Maybe a really big bag of flour, maybe,
or a ham
or something like that. But anyway, so we are here in the food pantry at Henderson Settlement, and just a lot of good things going on. So Casey and I
a lot of good things going out.
A lot of more stuff going out.
Yeah.
And actually got a few things coming in here.
Yeah, a little bit.
So we wanted to bring you. We haven't had a chance to go into the food pantry, so we wanted to bring you in here and show you a little bit of what's going on. And we're going to bring in Frankie here in just a moment, and she's going to explain a lot about the Christmas program and the food pantry and how those things work. So you can hear from her about that and just talk about a few things. So, what's been going on in the past week before we get to that?
Oh, look, we went live.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, I wondered what was...
Did you get an alert?
I did.
Man, we might ought to hurry up so we can catch it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, that is us. Oh, I forget. Look, my ears are a little heavy. I feel like they're about ready to fall off any time. I need to get those cut back a little bit.
Yeah. Well, they look pretty nice. You filed them nice. There's no points.
Yeah, my barber does, pretty good, but he works around it.
So what has been going on this week?
What has been going on? Well, a lot. In case there's any, board members or executive directors watching.
Oh yeah, lots. Busy, everything in the background.
You look really tired.
Yeah,
you wore yourself out. I look pretty tired.
Yeah.
Too. If it weren't for a special visitor, I'd be probably in the floor right now.
I did post that I started sowing seeds.
I saw that.
Yep.
Sowing seeds. What kind of seeds you sowing?
Well, I put in geraniums.
That's a lot of S.
It is. And I wouldn't say that because I'm afraid I might...
The saw I ever saw my brother Esau from Arkansas gave me that saw. I never saw like that saw my brother Esau from Arkansas gave me that saw. That's some saw.
You could play that back at slow speed and maybe catch some of that.
So anyway, so you started stuff in the greenhouse?
Right, because last year they weren't even blooming by the time people were buying them. Yeah. So this year I backed up the time and started them earlier.
That's good.
Plant a few now, and a couple more weeks I'll plant some more. But January really starts planting stuff.
Yeah.
Gets huge.
Good. We're already starting that transition from the Christmas season kind of into the spring season of greenhouse stuff and things going on.
Well, and work camp stuff.
We're booking work campers. A lot of folks have been getting those.
We got 2 of them in the mail today.
Yeah, that's good. We sent out some emails to some folks who weren't with us last year, but here in the previous year, and just saying, hey, we're scheduling if you're interested. So if you get an email from us, it's no spam. It's actually us. So check it out. We're good. Now, one thing I do want to continue to mention, and we are efforting. Yes. That's my word for the day. Efforting? Efforting.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard somebody else use it. I thought
sounded painful at first.
That's a good word. Yeah, and so if you receive a call that says unknown caller or something, that is not always.
The phone system.
Some kind of spam call or robocall or something like that. Our phone system for a while it was doing that, Pineville or Middlesboro, Kentucky, and then it got fixed and was saying Henderson Settlement, and then recently in the past 3 weeks or so, it's gone back to saying unknown caller or number unavailable. And it doesn't even say the Middlesboro or Pineville. So, we recognize that we're trying to call a number of folks and they're not answering local and outside the area. And it's just because so many telemarketers and stuff like that, folks just ignore that and screen it. But
so we try to leave a message.
So we'll try to leave a message if you've got a answer machine or your voicemail on the phone or
something. Is it full?
So you might want to check that. Yeah. So, but we appreciate that. So that's a couple of things.
And in that too, we've been telling people we're coming up on Christmas breaks and vacations and stuff. Mm-hmm. So there won't be as many people in the office manning phones and stuff. So if you have an emergency, good luck.
Yeah. Yeah, there'll be some people here. Basically the next 2 weeks there'll be, other than Christmas and Christmas Eve, someone to answer the phones and stuff. But it just won't be as easy to get a hold of somebody. And you may call and have someone answer the phone, and you may be looking for me, for example.
He ain't here.
You ain't going to find me. I'm not here. Or Frankie, or some number of us take off a couple weeks.
Taking well-deserved vacations.
Yeah. What? Say that again.
Well-deserved vacations.
I just want to make sure I heard that
Yeah,
correctly. Yeah,
yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah, I just want to make sure it got across. What was that? One more time.
Well-deserved vacations.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
I'll make sure we got that right.
Yes.
Yeah. so anyway, so just keep that in mind, and we appreciate it. Same thing with emails and stuff. So after about the January 2nd, things kind of kick back into gear, be more normal. So most of the outreach programs, food pantries, seniors, things like that, will be closed for the next 2 weeks. And so, those type of things won't be going on. So it's basically just bare bones operation over the next couple of weeks. So
yeah.
I want to say that. Now, something else that is coming up that I was asked to make you aware of and to kind of be looking for is that we are going to be starting a GoFundMe page, or the board of directors, I should say, is going to be starting a GoFundMe page.
Yep.
Don't have the specifics on that yet, but that should be popping up. Could pop up in the next 2 days. Could be in the next week. Some things like that. So, if you see something popping up like that kind of is connecting you to that, or a link to it on our webpage.
It's not fake.
It's not fake. It's real. And if you have any questions, call us. It's just really an opportunity for supporters, hopefully more so new support folks, rather than existing supporters, to donate to us in ways that perhaps wasn't available before. So as we get more information, we'll tell you about that. But if you see something like that, it's nobody's trying to scam us and use us. It's real.
Yep.
So that's going on. So that's good right now. So let's bring in Frankie Blackburn.
Okay.
Come on in here, Frankie. Let's talk about the food pantry. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you folks know Frankie? Man, so Frankie, man, boy, we love Frankie. She's been on here before. She's a big show regular. Yes, she is. So, man, what's going on behind us here, Frankie?
Oh, well, it's Christmas food boxes this week, so people are coming in to pick up their food boxes. They get, well, if you want to see, a pretty good box. And we also have a ham.
Yeah, see that?
A
ham, so they pick up a ham that goes in the box from where they got the freezers at.
Yes, yes. They go back and get their ham from another spot, and then everybody's been really pleased with it. But we started out with a community Christmas party, which was great. We got a lot of good fellowship, and the kids did a sweet little play. I thought it was so cute. Yeah. And then afterwards, we had our toy sale for 2 days. Yeah. And it was really great. Yeah, really good. Yeah, we got. Good. I want to thank everybody. We couldn't do this without y'all's help. For all the things. I mean, I was praying because we got up to Monday right before the sale on Wednesday, and we didn't have enough stuff. And Monday, I mean, tell you, there was like 3 giant trucks plumb full of stuff for those kids, and it was just awesome. I think we might have had more than we've ever had. So,
that's outstanding.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it was absolutely great. Good. And all the parents were real pleased.
So we talking about the food pantry in general and in the Christmas stuff. So, how do you get this stuff to make available to the community?
Well, from donors, and from we also people bring some foods into us and donate it. That's what I meant from donors. And otherwise,
Casey's sleeping on me for a lot of the ceiling.
From Pod's Food Pantry.
That Tennessee earthquake's hitting again. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Look at right. So anyway, so you buy stuff from God's Pantry, and then people donate it to us.
And they donate a lot of food. Yes.
That type of stuff. And so how often can you get a food box from the pantry?
Once a month.
Get it once a month. About how many on average? How many people from our service area gets a food box a month? You think roughly?
185.
About 185. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. And if there's, do you know how many total people? I know not everybody gets a food box.
No, everybody don't get a food box every month. They just some of them.
So, but if every person, how many people do you think roughly?
350.
350. Wow, a lot of people, a lot of folks. Yeah. Casey, give a quick look around what's in the food pantry. Here we got one of our volunteers in the background back there working.
You'll have to aim me because I can't see.
Can I say something about the volunteers?
Yes, absolutely.
The staff and volunteers have worked really hard. We've got some wonderful community volunteers and some wonderful outside volunteers that come in and help with all these Christmas projects, and we just couldn't do it without them.
Absolutely.
I love every one of you.
Have them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you kind of see what is our current pantry. looks like, and stuff comes in, and we purchase that twice a month, stuff off of God's Pantry, and they come in, and people in the community, and we have volunteers that work in here and staff people that work in here, and they get things that they need. At one time, we pre-built the boxes. Much of what you see in here now is pre-built, but at one time we used to pre-build the boxes, and people just pick them up, and we recently changed that to where folks can come in and actually pick out the things that they would actually use. So rather than them being getting things perhaps that they would have to get rid of or not use, then they've got things now that if they don't want it, they just say, hey, I really won't use that, somebody else can use it. So I think that's a really great thing.
It is.
And so that's a great way of doing things. Hey, we got some comments popping up here. Hold on here, just a minute. Like I said, we got Teresa says, hello, my beautiful Frankie. Huh.
Well, yeah. See where that leaves us.
That's kind of, yeah. Must not have been nobody else in
Well,
that
Melissa's
video.
saying hi, I think.
Melissa. Oh, hi, Melissa. And Melissa and John, hi. Gene. Now, listen, from Door, Michigan, Gene is always a regular. We appreciate that. Hey, Kim Jackson, how you doing? Good to have you out there. And so the pantry is getting a little bit low right now. The pantry's getting a little bit low, and we've because we've been giving out a lot of boxes. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of this week is the only time this month the pantry's been open. So we gave out a huge amount.
And this is the last week.
Yeah, huge amount of boxes on Tuesday, a little less yesterday, and then today it's kind of dwindling down. But today's the last day for folks to get the box, and then the pantry will be closed the rest of the month till January. So that's kind of how that's working. Yeah. So a lot of great things. You folks make that possible.
Oh,
we want you to know that. Things like this food pantry and stuff like that would not be possible. You heard Frankie mention, 350, 385 folks, that are at one point or another throughout the year get a food box. That's a lot of people for such a small area.
It is.
So that's a wonderful thing. So now listen, you talk a little bit, Casey. I'm gonna go check on something because I think I heard something. So you hold on here just a minute.
You heard something?
I think I heard something.
Was it good something?
Oh, it sounded good.
Okay, well, I'll just back up here and kind of be prepared for what might happen next.
Be prepared.
All right. As long as I don't fall over one of these food boxes as I'm backing up.
Don't back up too far.
No.
All right, I'm looking out the window here. I'm looking out. Right. Okay, wait a minute.
I'm trying to find the screen turning around thing.
No.
No, I was going to get pictures of the food.
Oh, the food. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Do that.
Some up close and personal.
Oh, up close and personal.
Yeah, beans and somebody, Pappy's Pantry. That one always cracks me up.
And then the hams, they get a ham at Christmas, they get a ham, and that's in another room.
Yeah. Some of that stuff isn't in the box. This is all non-perishables that they put in the boxes and stuff. And this is our wall of flour over here.
Yeah, flour wall.
Yep, flour wall. We like self-rising flour better, but this works too.
Well, you work with what you got.
You work with what you got.
That's right.
And see, corn biscuits. Those are good. Do you see anything out the window yet?
Yeah, no, I hear something. No, you hear that?
What?
Listen.
No, wait, what?
I hear it. I hear something.
Uh-oh. What do you think's coming?
I don't know. Listen. Wait, look at here coming. Look at here. I see. It's Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Merry Christmas. Boy, man, Santa, ain't you busy this time of year?
Pretty busy.
Pretty busy. Ooh, man, you look busy. Look busy. Yeah. Well, what are you doing around here right now? I mean, you just come in just to be on the big show with me?
Just to be on the big show. I heard about the big show.
Did you?
And I thought, wow, I'd like to let the kids see Santa on the big show.
Man, boy, I'll tell you, Santa, listen. I'm pretty excited. I heard a rumor earlier in the week that you might be here. And man, I got real excited. I even wore my antlers. Don't mistake me for one of my reindeers. Don't jump on my back. Yeah. So I wore my Christmassy looking shirt. Got me some red stuff in there. Listen, I got a question for you. It's a big question. It's important. Do you have anybody around here like on your naughty list or anything?
I have one.
You got one? One person. One. But you're not going to tell us who it is.
Well, you better be better before Christmas.
Oh,
that's all I know.
Oh, you're looking at me.
At you.
Ooh,
at you.
Man.
You better get good before Christmas.
Santa, you put a lot of pressure on me.
Yeah, well, we're giving you a chance.
Oh, listen. Hey, listen. You aren't missing a couple of hoes, are you?
Yes, I am.
Well, I think they're behind you. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, that's it.
There we go.
Santa, I'm on the naughty list. saying stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was rude. That
Maybe
was just
3,
so rude.
depending on how you're counting.
Yeah, well, yeah. Casey's in the Christmas spirit. Look at that. So
Oh.
Santa, listen. Are you heading back to the North Pole from here?
I'm going.
Oh, yeah.
My reindeer are waiting.
Are they?
Yes.
Did you park them on the roof?
Yes,
Or they park
of course.
in the parking lot?
On the roof.
Listen, they can park just about anywhere, but don't park out back where the food truck's coming in, because they'll move them out of there.
Oh, no.
You'll have to stick with us for a few days. That won't be good. Well, Santa, we sure appreciate you joining us. That was great. We love you, Santa, and we appreciate you being with us. And folks, we appreciate you. And God bless you. And you look forward to the next time. I don't know. We'll probably try to do a little something next week for the big show, and then Christmas week probably not. But then look for us again after that. So God bless you, folks. We'll see you next time on the big show.